Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Hope you guys been enjoying the content on the channel as of late. And as you saw in the last video or so, I think, yeah, forgive me, just a little bit exhausted. Um, we're in a new home. A new home, a new beginning, as I will probably be titling this video. Um, so this is pretty much what I've been alluding to for about a good 2 weeks now, and yeah, I couldn't say anything just because we didn't get the approval yet, and we didn't put down the deposit yet, so there was still things floating in the air. So, um, but now I can officially say, as I'm now literally in the home and unpacking things, um, that yeah, this is the new place. I'm not going to say where we live because privacy. But needless to say, it is uh, a lot more luxurious than I am used to in my family. Um, I'll put it this way: we were so shocked that we didn't have to pay laundry anymore. Like that was the most shocking thing to me, was that we didn't have to pay laundry anymore. So that should put in perspective the kind of upgrade that we've gotten, and also just where we were before. Not to say that we live poor, but to say that there were things that we had to do that most probably didn't have to do. So we have the luxury of having laundry now. We have uh, gosh, I feel like I'm kind of showing off, but I mean, my mom has been waiting for something like this for like 13 years, guys. So believe me, she's waited a long, long time to get an opportunity like this. So I'm gonna show off a little bit, not literally show you, just because I don't want to give away where I'm living. Um, but uh, but yeah, this place has a lot of stuff. Like for instance, there's a gym here, which is awesome because I love going to the gym. I've been doing it now for about like 6, 7 months now, and I'm gonna continue on doing it after college. Um, as well as a pool, jacuzzi. There's an activities room. There's a conference room. There's a playground. There's also a fire pit. Like when I say that we're living luxuriously, if that's even a word, a little more fancy. Like it's. I'm not kidding. I mean, there's a lot of stuff here, and um, there are about, from what I was told, about 300 units. Because this is an apartment, but there's like 300 units in this place. It's insane. Um, so you take that into account, and then you think about maybe 1 to 3 people per each, house or each apartment. Yeah, it's a lot of people that live here. So it's like a little village almost. Um, so yeah, big upgrade, and all thanks to my mom. I mean, she's worked tirelessly to get this place. It's been a hectic month for both me and my mom, because we've been really stressing out about whether or not we were going to get the place, and whether or not we were going to get the approval, if we could even afford it, because the deposits, especially if you live out here in California, yeah, it's a doozy. Um, but thankfully, we were able to secure like a voucher and stuff like that. And let me just say this, because I know upon saying that some people will probably snark at that, like, oh, okay, you got yourself a little voucher, woohoo. To those people, I would like to say, shut up, please, shut up, because we were given an opportunity, and I hate that people will frown upon that. Like, my mom had to deal with a few people apparently when she was looking for apartments, and apparently some people just gave her the stank eye just because she mentioned the voucher, and they were just like, oh, okay, you're one of those, you know, like, oh, you can't afford all of it. Oh, okay, you need this little voucher. Yeah, I mean, stuff it. I mean, we're very fortunate, and and to see where we're living at right now, like I literally, my window is right in front of me, and I'm seeing everything. Um, it's an incredible opportunity, and it's very fortunate, and it's a change that we've desperately needed, because there's a lot of things that are happening in our lives. Like, I'm finishing off college, or at least I'm stepping away from college. Let's just be frank. Um, my little brother is going off to high school, which that still blows my mind, just to know that he's getting that older. Um, and for my mom, this will also be, not to give away numbers or anything, because I want to keep that private, but needless to say, she doesn't have to stress as much as she used to when it came to rent, because of all the stuff that's happened to us with with the voucher, as well as coordinating with the city and helping out, making sure everything, all our ducks in a row. It's a really, really great place, and I'm really, really fortunate to be living here, and hopefully we meet some great people here. Hopefully we don't get into any we don't get meet any like odd people. You know how it is sometimes in certain places, but yeah, this is a really, really awesome opportunity. Now, what does this mean for the channel? Well, literally nothing, really. It's still going to be the same. Obviously, it's just, a different setting. I might be getting a desk, because my room is actually a lot bigger than I was anticipating. Um, so I might actually get a desk, and um, I went through my camera equipment, which I haven't touched that in a while, and I found out that I had a microphone. So I might actually make a little setup around here, to maybe, get more better quality videos, potentially. Um, but that's a big what if, so, we'll see about that. But also, budget's pretty tight, just because the deposit we had to pay off, and as well as other things, so money right now is kind of iffy, which also is kind of affecting the channel a little bit. Um, I still will be doing movie reviews. I still have some plans to do reviews. There's a few films on my list that I do want to see. Um, but that is all a maybe right now, just because, like I said, we literally are moving in right now, and we had to drop a ton of money. Not a ton of money, but at least for my end anyway, it was, it was a good amount. Um, and I have to just wait until money starts coming, back. I can't just be spending more and more money, you know. So I got to be a little bit careful for a few weeks until everything is back to normal. Um, you know how people, anyone who's ever moved before, you guys know how it is. You just gotta kind of wait it out for like a few weeks time until everything kind of balances itself out. So, but I am so happy to be living here. This place is amazing, um, and the only downside I will say is that in our old place we had a very like nature friendly type of environment. We had like a lot of trails, a lot more plant life and stuff like that. And there is stuff like that here, but it's more for like decoration. In the old place, it was like a lot more purposeful. It was like, they actually cared about the environment. Whereas here, there's like, like I'm I'm getting old. Like, I literally remember this place when it was being built. You know what I mean? Like, that's how new this place is. Um, like, I remember this being literally just a plot of land, like a good 5 or 6 years ago, and now it's a village of apartments. Um, so it's great. It's a really great place, and hopefully the people here are friendly. That's the only thing that I hope for. Um, but all thanks and all the everything goes to my mom. She's waited 13 years for that voucher, guys. 13 years. That's a long, long time to be waiting for a voucher, and be waiting for anything really. Um, and I think she's very happy. This is something of a dream of hers. So I'm glad that in some ways I can help make that dream a reality. Um, so yeah, so This room is, like I said, it's a lot bigger. Like literally, look at, like I don't think I've ever had this much room before, guys. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. You know, I used to have like maybe up to here, and like that'd be the wall area. Like, that's how much room it would be. So it's a lot more room. It's a lot more room. So we might have to do a few things around here. So, but we'll see. Um, but yeah, so just wanted to just make clear about what the hell I was kind of referring to for like the past 2 weeks. If you watched the last video, you guys already know this, but just want to give a little more context to like, you know, how did we get here, and what does this mean for the channel, you know, and also just to archive it just before, you know, just before I start setting things up, so I can just look back and say, hey, that's when, you know, we moved in and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, still got a lot of work to do though. There's a lot of things that need to be brought in. I have brought in pretty much all of my stuff, so I'm here now and I'm just kind of working on my end. And hopefully by the end of this week, hopefully we'll have a truck and we'll be able to pack up the rest of the stuff. So yeah, and then I also have finals next week, so it's like, you know, it's kind of a stressful time right now. So again, if videos are kind of pushed to just topic oriented stuff, just again, just know that we're in a bit of a transitional period. So um, so so yeah, so I think that's pretty much all I have to say. So obviously, if my mom is watching, thank you for this. This is a blessing. And of course, you know, I know the stress that you went through to get this, and hopefully you're happy. Your happiness makes me happy. So so yeah, so I'm very happy, and I cannot wait to see what this room's gonna look like in like a day or two. We might mount the TV, which I've never done before. Actually, that's a lie. I've done that before, but not in a setting like this. So, um, but yeah, I'm excited. So that's it for this video, guys. Just wanted to kind of show off a little bit. And yeah, you guys just I was gonna ask if you guys want to leave a comment, but it seems kind of weird. I'm just used to doing like topic videos and stuff and saying all that jazz at the end, but yeah, just wanted to give you guys a clarification on where things are at, and yeah, we'll be back to videos pretty soon, guys. So thank you guys for watching, and yeah, I guess I will see you when I see you, hopefully pretty soon. So I'll catch you guys in the next video.